Hi, I'm Calvin Anderson, Democratic correspondent, District 5. Let's have a discussion about the violence that we've been experiencing on TV, on social media. I'm deeply disturbed of some of our Republican colleagues who are coming out and they're blaming the Black Lives Matter movement. Well, the Black Lives Matter movement, they've been having peaceful protests. There has not been any violence, since they've been having their protests. The Black Lives movement is just like back in the 60s. You have young people who are voicing what they're experiencing in this country. They're just out there voicing their voice, and they're going at it through political channels at the voting ballot. But we don't need for Republican senators to be insinuating that, the Black Lives Matter movement caused the violence out there. That's just not true. That's just trying to inflame the situation. What we need is calm in this country. What we need is prayer. We need to pray for those 5 fallen officers whose lives they sacrificed saving black people who were at a protest. Now, do we need more training on the police force when it comes to diversity? Do we need to train more white officers not to be nervous when they pull an African American over? I already know what to do. I was trained, when I was 16 and I got behind a car, I was trained to put my hand up on the steering wheel. I usually turn my dome light on when it's dark outside so that they can see my face. Then I generally try to stay calm to try to keep the officer calm too, because we just don't need that tense situation. So I'm using my psychology because I want to make it home, and the officer, he wants to make it home. But we still have to train these officers not to be so quick to pull the trigger. It could be a black officer's son driving home, and a white officer could pull over a black officer's son, and he's nervous, and he doesn't know that son might be the son of a police officer, one of his brothers. We have a lot of diversity out here. We have people doing all types of different jobs. So we have to be careful, these situations when you pull somebody over and you're talking to them. If you feel uncomfortable dealing with people of color, don't wear the uniform. Go into another profession. Because if you're that nervous, you're going to hurt somebody and ruin some family's life. And to the motor vehiclists, in African Americans, whites, if you're driving and you get pulled over, just do what the officer tells you to do. Just put your hand on the steering wheel, show them your credentials. Yes, we saw a video where a person tried to do that, and the police officer shot through the window and shot the person 4 times, and he died, which wasn't necessary. That should not have happened. He had a partner behind him. It should have been calm. The person told the police officer that he had his driver's license and he had a ID to carry his firearm. So that should not have happened. We need to have more diversity. We need to have the police officers trained, and we need for the country to talk to us about race relations. Race relations are, we're experiencing deep racial divide. And to try to hide it and to try to make out like it's not happening, it's happening. So white America, Black America, we need to sit down and talk about this. We got 400 years of history, and we can't get past this. Our country is a great country, but we have to get past the racism. We really do. Democratic correspondent Calvin Anderson, and I hope I didn't offend anyone, but this needs to be talked about, and we need to talk about it. Let's all step up and make it happen.